Hey you, welcome back. I just found out today that J-Hope released a full version of a song called Blue Side. I did a little bit of research because obviously, as some of you know already, I've only gotten into BTS last year in November, so I haven't even listened to J-Hope's mixtape yet, Hope World. I will obviously do that, but I thought that since it's a new song, or like the long version of the songs, a new release, I would like to check it out because I know that I have a lot to catch up on, but that doesn't mean that I should just discard anything new that comes out. I want to like do both. And actually this is the reason, well, you've been kind of, the videos that I've been uploading the past week have been pre-prepared videos because, as you know, I'm writing my thesis at the moment, so I'm just concentrating on that. But I just couldn't wait to hear this song, so this is the reason why this is something unexpected, not planned, barefaced, no makeup, because I honestly don't have time or patience to do makeup right now in all of the thesis hell thing. So yeah, we're just going to check out this song, and I thought hard about it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the song on the Bangtan TV channel so that we can stream it properly and not use the color-coded lyrics video. But I will listen to the song and use dual set lyrics. Hopefully that's like a good compromise or something. Let's see. I also saw that I read the translated note that J-Hope left for the song, that he released it because it's the third anniversary of Hope World, and apparently, well, you know this already, but for me it was new that he started this song. There was like a shorter version, but he didn't finish it. And this sentence was, "I let myself freely draw and paint my innocent childhood self who was like a blank white sheet of paper." I absolutely love that sentence, and I wonder if it's going to be like some sort of nostalgia, remembering the innocence of your childhood days kind of thing. And he was like, I need a place where I can comfort myself, and this is kind of the song. I'm really, really excited. Okay, so first of all, the chorus, the color of the voice, I love that, I love that medium height in J-Hope's voice, like a bit on the lower side where it's just his voice really shines. Okay, so the verse is quite high actually, and then it goes, it's quite different from normal songs. Normally the verse is like lower than the chorus, in my experience, so that's why it feels very like swapped, you know. So the verse is quite high and then it goes low and lower in the chorus. Also, I love the repetition of the word blue. I guess it's like a color that could symbolize sadness, but for him, I think it's comfort, because in the note it said that I needed a blue resting place where I can, embraced in its arms, comfort myself. So I'm guessing it's like a soothing color, for like a soothing blue imagery, you know? Colors are connected with images or feelings. And I want to go back to those days when I didn't know anything. Well, isn't that just the feeling that we all get sometimes? I guess that's, he means his childhood with that. Oh, his voice though. This is just such a chill track that you could just listen to all day. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but how good does his voice sound? And I mean, like, quite, I don't know, like that register though, there's something so sexy about it. Anyway, first of all, let's look at the lyrics again. So it says, the blue inside my heart that comforts me now, which means the blue place is actually not a place where you go, a physical place, but it's within yourself. It's like a place of rest that you can kind of retreat to and recharge. A nostalgic place, I guess, full of memories of your childhood. Oh wow. Okay, that here it goes, it suddenly gets very much like heavier. When I cuffed up my pain and darkness, when my sighs froze up and tightened my throat. So a feeling of pain. I miss my blue self and my light breaths back in those days. Yeah, it's that feeling, isn't it, where you suddenly, I guess it's also part of becoming an adult, where when you were a child, everything was that much lighter. You didn't think much about things. You were just like living in the moment, and that's what made it so precious. But the older you get, the more you are taught, and the more you are taught to think as well, and the more responsibility you have to carry. So if that gets too much and you're feeling really like heavy with the burden of it all, I think it's easy to fall back into nostalgia, thinking about your childhood days. At least I'm thinking he's talking about his childhood. Correct me if I'm wrong here. It says, but now I just wish to die, burnt in blue. That changed quickly, didn't it? Is that maybe some sort of depression? That softness of his voice is very different from what we hear a lot. I mean, we hear this side of him too, but I feel like the instrumental is also quite interesting. It has a lot of electronic vibes to it, but you can also hear natural elements, like for example that sound of like the wind chime or something. It's like a summer's breeze maybe, you know, if you like, I would imagine like a really hot day where you're in the cool shade though, and you can feel like a breeze and the wind chime is like ringing. Also this bridge part was interesting, where it says, in my blue dream I will put you even if you say no in my eyes. In my blue dream I will hold you even if you say no in my arms. I wonder if he's talking about connecting with his inner child or with his self when he was a child, comforting the childlike part in him. You know, when you go through tough times, you kind of feel like you just want to go back to being like everything being more carefree and back to being, you know, how it was when you were younger, and you just want to have like, you want to be comforted and you want to hug and stuff. So maybe that's like him saying, connecting with that part of himself inside and comforting himself. I kind of can't imagine that it's a romantic partner in the context of this song. Oh yeah, that's the, I love the wind chime. It sounds like a wind chime. I love that vibe. It's like a, like I said, it's like a summer's breeze somehow. Interesting concept and beautiful lyrics to go to a place where you comfort yourself, your inner child. I think that's a really interesting and important topic to be like acknowledging your inner child. You know how there are like books written about that, like your inner child needs to find its home and stuff like that. I think we kind of throw that away a lot of the time, or we throw it away, it's still within ourselves, but we kind of ignore it because we feel like we have so much responsibility as an adult, we have to behave a certain way, and that's why we kind of lock that part of us away, because that kind of behavior is not really expected of us anymore. The unfiltered joy, for example, or sadness or anger or whatever it is, the way you used to react in your childhood, you know, just unfiltered emotions. It's not really acceptable anymore when you grow up. I mean, you get treated as an adult, so when everything becomes too much, often you just want to retreat and go back to a time where everything was more simple, you know. At least that's what I get from it. It's just an interpretation. I did read something in his comment about childhood though, so I'm guessing I'm right there. I wanted to wait a couple of days before I upload this because we should wait a little bit until the official streams have been like kind of done and over with. I know you guys only come here anyway once you've already listened to the song, but let's all stream it, you know, let's all support J-Hope. And what a beautiful song. Very much a summer song somehow, like the vibe is very like summery for me. Goes on my Spotify for sure. Okay, well this was unexpected. Oh my god, what a long video for such a short song. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I will see you in the next video.